trees to make 30,000 pieces of A4 paper. If we use 10,000 pieces of paper in a day, then in a month we will use 300,000 pieces. After 1 year, that's 3,600,000. What about in 10 years? It takes about 10 years for a tree to grow. Wow, the math just doesn't add up. With this in mind, how do we protect trees? I am Alana. I was born profoundly deaf, but that sure didn't stop me from trying new adventures. I love exploring the great outdoors, braving new activities, and trying delicious vegetarian foods. Through this program, I am learning more and more about cherishing and protecting our Earth. Now, follow me! Welcome to another episode of Follow Alana, and this time I am in Taidong, which is a beautiful environment with blue skies and fresh air. And not only is Taidong known for being one of the most scenic places in Taiwan, it is also the place with the most abundant number of trees in the whole island. As you and I both know, trees have many valuable things to offer in our lives. Like this. Like this, and even like this. Now follow me as I explore the rest of the beautiful area of Taidong. Before I came, 3 big typhoons hit Taiwan, and trees, unfortunately, are often the biggest victims of damage from typhoons. As a result, it's our responsibility to protect and cherish the ones that are still remaining. I know a man that's doing exactly that in the mountains. Let me introduce you to him.
你好，你好，哎，欢迎艾丽达哈，
谢谢你。
哇，欢迎您来到我们的部落哈
谢谢。希望 Thank you for meeting me today。
我也是哈那今天我们要去森林博物馆，有没有准备啊？做一个挑战呢
？I'm really excited. I really want to do this.
那我们要一起挑战哈那等一下就跟着我哈Let's go.
Let's go.
Follow me.
Let's go.
好 ，OK。
谢谢你。We're gonna ride in his car to the mountain to the forest museum.
这个刚才这边都是鸞山村我们的部落，我们有5个部落，我们那边的中野，这是下野，还有东部、南部分5个地方变成1个村，差不多900多人。
While sitting in Aliman's car, heading towards the forest, he told me stories of his indigenous tribe. He spoke frankly of his personal struggles, all of which were to protect his spiritual ancestors' land. This land is home to precious forests and to a tribal history passed through generations. Aliman is taking us to see the ancient banyan tree. It is said that this tree can walk. Wow! Look at the beautiful trees.
兰娜，哇，真的很漂亮哈。
Wow!
好大的树。
These are some of the biggest trunks I've ever seen in my life.
这个要14，
That.
这个要14个人，14个人抱，
Chicken and bar.
要14个，好，要14个，好。
Wow.
你看那么大，啊，
一个 tree.
啊，一棵树，一棵树，棒哈，哦，棒哈，这个很难得给它保留
This is
下
the
来。
first time I've walked into this place, and it's almost like we've entered a cave, but it's made out of trees, and it's really stunning because you've got these rays of sunlight shining through. And the fascinating thing is, all of this is just one tree. I'm gonna find out why and how that's possible from the Aliman talking.
哎呀呀，路。那这个树呢，学名叫做白龙，但是我们部落的人称这个树叫做会走路的树啊，有腿的树啊，或者是后来叫做 walking tree。那各位看一下，它的母树在这里，这根垂下来，碰到地上吸收养分之后，它就越来越粗，越来越粗，也就变成一个支柱根哈。
Historically speaking, Bantu tribesmen used trees to demarcate the boundaries of their land. But certain trees, called banyans, seem to grow legs and walk, with these trees seemingly moving around. How was it possible to know where the boundary was? It was then that the banyan tree was dubbed the walking tree.
我们在这里的山神，我们的祖灵来自于我们美国啊，还有香港，还有各个地方台湾的朋友，请你同意他们成为一起保护森林里的朋友，满满的祝福他们健康平安啊！啊，乌尼朗到了中间说乌尼朗。
Before we head up to the mountain, we first have to pay respect to the ancestral spirit. We ask, please protect us and keep us safe today as we travel into the forest. And I was told when we enter, we're not supposed to sneeze. I just said hello to the mountain gods, and now we're going to do my favorite part. Do you know what that is? Follow me. We are now entering the Aboriginals' hunting path, which is halfway up the mountain. Here, we encountered many indigenous plants and animals in their original habitat. As you can see, there's no nails, there's no cement. It's really just like a natural obstacle course, which I think makes it a whole lot more fun. Oh. We are in the heart of the forest, and you will not believe where our next path is. It's not there, it's not there. We're going to go through these two rocks somehow. It's extremely narrow, but I'm gonna try, and you're gonna come with me. Follow me. Wow. When I entered, I was surprised to see the trail was so narrow. I often found myself needing to use my body to squeeze through narrow cracks or crawl through vines and grabbing onto branches to balance myself. I love it. getting so many childhood memories right now of when I was a little kid and I used to climb trees all the time. It's one of my favorite things to do. As you can see, the only thing we've got... Oh, wow! A huge wasp! Are we bothering you? Sorry. Please allow us to take a stroll through your home. But this is definitely the biggest tree I've climbed, and it is so wonderful. It's a magical tree. We just completed my favorite part of today, which is climbing this great big magical tree, and it's bringing back so many childhood memories of when I was little and I would just jump in the forest and climb trees all the time. But this is definitely the biggest tree I've ever climbed, and it's really exciting and magical activity to do. I mean, if you look down, you can see just how high it is. It's crazy. Wow. Climbing this tree helped me gain a little more confidence. I thought to myself, if I did this more often, maybe I would ace these obstacles. But for now, I was not finding it so easy. Woo! I'm tired. Let me take a short nap. You know, these trees, these roots, these branches are getting so big that it's becoming difficult to climb. And you know, I've never seen trees like these before because as corporations and companies often cut down trees before we even have a chance to see them multiply and grow as big as they are today, which is why the Forest Museum dedicates so much of its time, energy, resources to educating the public about preserving and appreciating these glorious, magical trees. And it's a shame because if it's not here anymore, it could very well be extinct. This specific type of banyan trees can't really be found in other places. So it's really the duty of the Forest Museum to protect these really, really special trees. Now it's time to finish the challenge because the Aliman has lunch waiting for me and I'm so hungry. While we are hiking, the cooks are preparing a hearty lunch for us. They use traditional methods of cooking, including no electricity or gas. They simply cook locally grown ingredients over an open fire. It may be simple, but it tastes great.
我们在这里是尊重女孩子的，在家里女孩子 lady first 所以我可以为你服务吗？
谢谢你。
好，
我喜欢。
好，我还是到那边盛饭哈。
I like this culture because instead of the women serving the men, the man serves the woman in this culture. I should join, right? I should probably join this tribe. 谢谢你。
好，谢谢。最大的诚意要从地球表面上，给你哈。
I should join this culture because I'm a woman. I can just be served by men for every meal. 对不对？ Here, there is an absence of disposable utensils. I learned that everyone who visits needs to bring their own supplies. This way, the Forest Museum is promoting an ecotourism concept that doesn't harm the environment. after relaxing and lovely day, enjoying the scenery in the mountain, I decided it was time to return to the city, but not Taipei yet. Instead, I decided to check out Yuli, and I found something really interesting. There's someone who's doing very special work here, and I want to show you. Follow me. Hello!
Hi, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Hello. Ni hao.
So we can go
Yes,
upstairs
please.
to
Can you
find
tell me
a
about
place.
your work?
Yeah.
Good.
Because they are working here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
So here we have all kind of books. Over there's the book for the children, and you have the book for the adults.
This is for children. This is for adults.
Adults, yeah. So
Why did you decide to start with books?
because when we start to do recycling work, then we got a lot of books, and I thought at the time that it was a pity to sell the books by 1 kilo books, because a book is a teacher for us.
Yeah.
So we decided not to sell the books.
To share with more.
Yeah, to share with more people. Yeah. Especially now that a few people like to read books now because of the internet and so on. So I think it's good to keep the habit to read books. $20.
20 NT.
Yeah, 20 NT. Yeah. So you can buy all the books here.
Oh, where am I to go? Okay.
150
150.
对 ，OK， 谢谢。
谢谢。I bought a lot of books, as you can see, but it's for a great cause. And when I'm looking through this whole bookstore and this whole shelf and this whole environment, I'm really inspired by what Father Lou's done, because he's seen these opportunities of people throwing away books. And he was like, you know what, I'll take it and I'll make use of it, because as he said, the book is the teacher. So it's a great opportunity to share education and help the handicap center at the same time. So I'm really inspired by his meaningful work in trying to make Yuli and the community a better place too. And in keeping theme with this episode, it always saves trees when you recycle books instead of just constantly buying new ones. Several of these books are great topics, and I would keep reading and buying them, like this English Chinese Oxford Dictionary. Mo! 这是我的猫! This is my cat. Oh. We are now in one of my favorite environments to be, under this famous tree. But there's no one here because it's raining really hard. But it gives me the opportunity to reflect on this entire episode. And we saw many different environments of the trees. We saw a tree that was destroyed by the typhoon in the city. We saw Aliman working hard to protect the trees that his generations and generations before him lived in. But my favorite part was when I went to meet Father Lou and I saw the community work that he does. He's helping with the recycling center. He's helping repair old products. He is making use of all the waste that you and I do. And this is a perspective I hope I don't lose when I go back to the city, which is that everything that we use, all the materialistic possessions, it all goes to waste in the end. And that really changed my perspective when I saw the piles and piles of our products being used. So I really hope that's a perspective that you and I don't forget when we go shopping and we see all the shiny new material products. Everything goes to waste at the end and goes back into the earth, and we can all do our part to help the environment become better. Taitung 还是台东啊？
台东台东
不台东啊？我们在台东。你的比较容易啊。
好笑。
好，这个香蕉。
小何哥来急哦！
我卡住了，卡住了！
哎呦，过得来哎！
这木瓜，
木瓜，
帕帕亚，
它，
这木炭，
菜。
哎，
现在呢，拥抱你旁边的人说：“世界有你有我真好啊！”好，世界有你有我真好。
哎，稍等我。给我的动作真的很好。